paying you more to haul that coal back in here now for a few days?
I bring it out of Pennsylvania back into Tompkins because they can't get it locally, I guess.
Oh, okay.
That
Well,
would be true.
I know that there's some plant that's up there close to y'all that was running low on coal because of all the daggum train screw ups they've had up in there.
Okay. She got it done, Ed.
I
All right,
think
cool.
Uh,
How do I know if it's done?
It went away.
yeah, if it's got a little, is it got a little chain
It's got a
looking
little
thing?
check mark.
It's
It's
got,
got a green check mark.
it's got a
Yeah,
thing of Twisted B twin with a check mark up in the
yeah,
corner.
that's it. It's got a little chain right between them. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
working. Then. That's
Right
Yeah.
good.
there. All right. So whenever we see that, even if Daryl stream, Ed stream, if we see that, just click on it, and then we'll do that, and then it'll just try to get more people to come in. I guess I don't know.
Yeah.
So what do you want to see stream with something going, a tractor going on this list?
Well, shoot, you should have been doing that last year, Jeff. We're waiting for it, man. I want to see that.
No, you said you wanted to see you wanted to see a little video of when I put that bigger tractors on the lift there, what it's doing.
Yeah, to see how it's bending. It should show it in your scissors lift underneath as you're raising that tractor up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Thomas ain't working tonight. Imagine that.
I feel like I've worked all day.
They should.
Yeah, I know.
Now, how many did you catch, Sandy?
They got skunked. I was the only one that caught.
Wow, that's amazing. Usually it's the other way around.
Yeah.
You got lucky.
Sandy, you didn't bait your hook, did you? You felt sorry for
Nope.
Mark. You didn't want to start the season out wrong. You wanted to let him catch something, so you didn't put any bait on your hook, did you?
Probably not.
You just
Hey, I
cast
see
it
some
and
ears keep going in and out.
Well, if I was you, Sandy, I'd go out there and see if I even had a hook on my line because Mark Slava would be cutting the line off, cutting the hook off of it, so he would get on his fish.
Oh, she even used her special lures and stuff, and she didn't get there.
They weren't working worth nothing.
Kenny
Well,
went
I
down.
was out on the deep end side of the boat, and he was
Oh, here
on
we go.
the shallower end of the boat.
How long is this boat? About 65, 70 feet long?
No, maybe 4 or 5 feet.
How
Our
do you
boat?
get a deep end and shallow end then?
No, on each side of the boat. He was like towards the land, and I was out towards the middle.
No, I just kept the boat facing the bank with the trolling motor and kept her out in the deep
Yeah, I was out back.
until I would turn and come around. But then I'd hurry up and get the nose back towards the bank.
Hey, East Coast Ken.
Hi, Breezy. How you doing?
Well, Kenny went down in Mom's Lake here a little bit before I got there, and he said there wasn't nothing.
Huh. Must not be getting hungry enough yet, or it's too cold in or deep.
Anyone in chat?
Yeah, you're in one of us' chat there, East Coast Ken.
Showing 0 and no messages. That don't sound right.
Whose channel are you on? That's the question.
Yeah.
I would think it was if you and Daryl were sharing it, this would be working on both of you, wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's working on both of us.
Yeah, but the comments only show up on whoever's stream they are clicked on.
Yeah.
Yes.
Twisted.
Yeah, he's on Twisted. Yep.
Okay, yeah, I just put it up East Coast. Switch over to Polar Bear Ed.
But I ain't saying that. Can't say that on here, can you?
He unfluxed himself.
I don't know.
What's that box mean?
It was up in the far right, the box. It was up here
Oh.
flashing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that big box.
It's in the far right
It-
corner.
Yeah, you have to be on the StreamYard panel to be able to share it.
Hey, Grass Cutter Palmer, how you doing?
Hey, Palmer. Again. There's Ken. Now Ken's in here.
Yeah, there he is.
Gets kind of confusing.
Yeah, it does.
You know, I don't know why they don't put all the comments together
But you know,
if you're sharing it.
didn't you guys already do this before, you two, Ed and Daryl?
Mhm.
That's the first time it ever come up for me like that in the corner of the screen. I was like, okay, what the heck is this about? That's why I asked you.
That's what it is, and yet you have to enable it when you're setting your stream up. There's a little checkbox. You have to
Yeah,
slide the thing over to allow other people to do it. And you can you can do it. Mine set permanently, but if I decide I didn't want to let anybody else share it, all I have to do is unclick the box, and nobody else can share it.
Ah, okay.
yeah.
No, you didn't drink too much. It was just, it's something new to me. I had no clue. I thought I was seeing things too. I'm like, geez, I know I wasn't drinking. There's Kyle.
Hey, Kyle. Kyle
is coming in the front door to get supper.
Kyle must be over on your channel.
Yeah, he could be.
Because he's not showing up in the chat on my side.
Oh, okay. This is pretty cool, though. I mean, it's getting a lot of different people in.
Yep.
I never knowed anything. You know, like I said, until that box was flashing up there in that right hand corner up there at the top. I was like, what in the heck is this?
Mm-hmm.
So you basically then you set that up for other people to share this. Okay, so I would have to do the same Sandy would have to figure that out.
Yeah, it's right there on the main page when you first set up your live.
Okay.
It'll ask you if you want to share it, and you just slide the thing over and say yes, and then anybody that wants to, it'll have that little box up there to where you can share it.
All right. Good to see you, Thomas.
All right, Thomas. Good night.
Okay.
All right, Thomas.
Kyle's on the right one now.
Yeah.
He did the same thing.
Mm-hmm. Well, when we're all part of one community, and you know.
Yeah, and I guess it is kind of confusing, and we all of us popped up at one time.
Yeah.
Good night, Thomas. Have a great evening and get some rest, buddy.
And Jeff, what are you studying down there?
Not studying. I'm practicing.
Oh, okay.
He's on that farmer simulator, learning how, making sure he can remember how to plow.
Ah, nice.
But this Thursday or Friday and Saturday, I'm going to go over to Navarre, Ohio, and watch his indoor pools. I just I ordered a monopod, like a tripod, but it's just a single stick, so my camera won't shake when I'm videoing.
Well, why didn't you take that one thing I got? That what the heck's it called?
Tripod?
No, it's a
the stabilizer.
that one that.
The gyroscope, because it won't work on this camera.
Oh. Oh, okay. Yeah. He was at 2 ATVs.
Yeah. Hey, thank you there for giving me a couple minutes while it's time.
Yeah. Some jelly beans.
Where they at?
Yeah, I ordered that monopod off of Amazon. The monopod and a swivel ball head mount for it. It was only like 20. It was only like $20. So
Yeah.
I just know that it's hard to. Excuse me. I know it's hard to hold the camera still when it's zoomed in. So
Yeah. What in the heck is that thing called that I have?
a 3-axis gantry or 3-axis gimbal.
Yeah, it's a piece of junk.
Well, it works for an action camera. Just it don't work for the bigger cameras.
Yeah.
Much sure say gimbal tutorial said a flux capacitor. You can
Yeah.
actually buy a flux capacitor on Amazon.
Yeah. It could be a flux capacitor. It's still a piece of junk.
Yeah. But I've been wanting one for a little while, just because some of the stuff that I video, when you try to zoom in, it gets real shaky trying to hold it just in your hand. So I figured for $20, it's worth it. So
Right.
Yeah. I need a flux capacitor to send me back to about 1984. Because I mean, these things were a hell of a lot simpler back then.
Kyle, possession's 9/10 of the law, so I don't think they're your jelly beans anymore.
Yeah. There you go, Daryl.
Well, I done showed Ed my things earlier.
It's the spice ones. I think Kyle ate my other bag.
Uh-oh.
Probably did.
Sorry.
When we got back from fishing.
I took a drink of that coffee and went down the wrong tube. I was choking.
Oh, Lordy.
Well, you heard the ding. Why don't you take a look at what dunged and tell me if it worked?
Do what?
You heard the ding. Why don't you tell me if it worked or not? Because you don't know where the dinger went. It ain't far from you because I heard the ding.
I think Sandy has it.
You told? No, I told you.
Sorry, somebody was texting me about dropping a mower off for repair. Tommy. They're not just jelly beans, they're spiced jelly beans. So
There you go.
Tell you I'm going to buy you a gift and send it to you. I want you to eat all of it at one time.
the car's named Jick.
It's going to be sitting
Hey, Wayne.
Hey, Wayne.
Hey Wayne, how you doing, bud? Thank you for stopping in, man. So, but yeah, I'll go later this week and buy my Easter candy and my Easter ham and all that stuff.
Oh, you're one of them guys, huh?
Yep. I'll celebrate my holiday a week late for to save that much money.
I have to read the Ed's title before I even watch his video because if not, then he'll be cooking up something that I daggum sure can't have. if it don't require a lot of eggs or something like that, then it's always something I want, but I can't have.
Jeff, you sent me a video of what we're doing right now at work.
Let's see. I'm trying to think of what Wednesday's recipe will be. I can't remember. I have to look back. Well, I'm actually a couple ahead on my cooking videos, so I just can't remember what's coming up next.
Okay, so if I video me, let's see, I'm trying to think what I'm gonna do tomorrow. I'm gonna do something, but I don't know what. I have to try and put the phone. Huh?
It worked. I don't know. These black jelly beans are pretty good. They're black licorice. Oh man, good stuff.
The only thing I like anise in are those Purcell cookies, those little thin cookies.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only thing I like that are anise.
They should outlaw jelly beans.
They're good for you.
Just look up them Hasbro diet gummy bears and get you a big bag of them. They help you get to Pennsylvania quicker, Mark.
Let me put it this way.
Oh, yeah.
There's a video. Let me think. Who was it that did the sugar-free gummy bears? And they were in trouble, in and out of the bathroom.
Pate's Performance.
Yes, Jason. Pate's Performance. Ask him about sugar-free gummy bears.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. We'll get Marcus a bag of them. That help him get to Pennsylvania quicker.
There you go.
Hi, Raging Cajun.
Hey, Raging.
I won't throw the black ones away. I just don't eat them.
Miss Carol, yes, the black licorice is real good.
And they're eating the Peeps. Gotta love the Peeps too.
I don't care for them.
Oh, I do. Hey, Nate, how you doing?
Hey, Nate.
Hey, Nate.
Now, I really like the Peeps dipped in chocolate because I like chocolate covered marshmallows.
Oh,
So,
Lordy.
you dip the Peeps in dark chocolate. They're awesome.
I haven't been to Walmart the last couple of weeks, so I haven't seen any of them.
My mom had a couple Peeps sitting on the counter, but I didn't want to take hers. So
Yep. Happy.
I might go.
Chocolate covered marshmallows? No.
No bueno for me.
ooh, I love chocolate covered marshmallows. Ken, you're kind of right. Either love them or hate them.
Yeah.
Kind of like
Oh,
Fudgy.
oh gosh. I hope she don't see that, Ken, because you'll be in trouble.
I don't think she's here.
I ain't saying either. Like,
Oh, I love me some dark chocolate. The dark, like the I can't remember what the heck the brand is now. They make a dark chocolate. It's like 80% cocoa. Ooh, Ghirardelli. That's it. The Ghirardelli little square chocolate things. Get the 80% ones. I'm in love.
Delisa keeps eating these things in front of me, so.
Huh. Yeah. You're East Coast Ken, you're exactly right. If it's left out over 24 hours, it's fair game.
I might go to Walmart tomorrow there to see if they got any leftover bunnies.
Oh, they will.
Oh, they will. They'll be on sale.
What do you mean 24 hours there, Ken? If it's left out 24 minutes around me, it's gone. So.
And see, that's where it's a benefit for me being single. I buy what I like, and I don't have to share it with nobody. You know? Hi, Rob. How you doing, bud?
Oh,
What do you
Lord.
mean you'll be overweight?
I'm already overweight for the tractor pulls.
You're gonna have to take the hood off or something. Put a lighter seat on, huh?
Well, hopefully with switching the rear end out of Little Red into Plan B, it's got aluminum axle tubes and stuff, so I should lose about 15 pounds by switching that rear end. So, hopefully, that's what it was whenever I originally did it with the other tractor. And
I would say if you switch some frame rails out.
those frame rails will be a whole new build. So,
Right.
Well, you throw it over here, and Mark's sitting here eating jelly beans in front of me, so I might as well eat this candy bar you throw at me.
yeah.
Just have that pen handy.
Huh?
Just have your pen ready.
They are. He
Yeah,
got a
much-
brand new box of them the other day.
Yep.
He buys them by the pallets now.
got to do what you got to do. You can't starve. I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah, there's a candy factory here called Heggies, and they make the big chocolate covered marshmallows, and that's the first place I ever had them. And oh, they're awesome. I like marshmallows anyways, but I mean, just
Well, we kind of used to call them moon pies down here, Ed.
yeah.
big chocolate covered.
Now, what
Yeah, I
was
can
it-
remember them when I was a kid.
what was the things that they called bonbons?
Oh, that was
Was that
them little
coconut or
cakes, ho-hos or bonbons or those little chocolate cakes with the frosting in the middle.
Yeah. Hey, Kevin, how you doing?
Yep,
Kevin's over.
how you doing? He's on Facebook Saturday.
Yep, Kevin and Robert both on Facebook.
Kevin.
But I love Heggies, all their candies. They're all awesome.
I go there for their coney dogs.
Mhm.
They got real good conies there.
Not as good as mine, but they're good.
Yeah. I think you use a crock pot on yours.
He probably
You know-
does.
But I don't have to. I can cook it all on the stove.
Oh,
It's just easier after you get everything all cooked up and mixed up to finish warming it up all the and keeping it warm. You just put it in a crock pot to keep it warm.
Mm.
But if I bring some down this summer, I will definitely cook it on the stove and bring it down in a pot, and that way it doesn't touch or get tainted by the crock pot.
food just don't taste right coming out of a crock pot.
Like I said,
No,
it's all,
food just doesn't taste right in a microwave.
I don't do microwaves either.
speaking of microwave, I just got a new to me one today.
There you go.
Kenny had one sitting in the garage, and so
I tried a different charcoal. I tried that Max Light stuff. And I decided I'm going back to the straight, regular, plain charcoal.
I'll tell you what I did. We got this microwave, and on the front of this microwave, it's got popcorn and warm up and blah blah. You just push the button. Well, anyway, I put a bag of that popcorn in the microwave, and I pressed the button that said popcorn.
Mhm.
I went in the living room, was flipping through the TV channels, and she starts hollering at me, "What are you, what are you burning out here?" So I ain't burning anything. Well, out there, and that whole daggone bag of popcorn was all burned in that microwave, and all I did was hit the button that said popcorn.
Let me ask you this. When you took that bag of popcorn out of the box, did you read the back where it says cook for set time for 2 minutes and 30 seconds?
I didn't care about that. I cared about the button that just said popcorn.
Well, that's why you set the time for 2 minutes and 30 seconds there and shut it off about 20 seconds left usually.
Well, actually, you're supposed to put. If you're gonna do it in the microwave, you got to get one of those aluminum pans with the Jiffy Pop on them, and
Yep.
put that in there, and you
Yep.
won't have the microwave anymore to worry about.
I think Ed makes homemade salsa.
yes, I do. There's a recipe on my channel. If you look in the recipes or what's cooking with the bear tab, there should be a recipe in there for salsa and guacamole, both.
Yeah, it was a
Do they
small
still
bag.
make Jiffy Pop?
I don't know.
Yep, it was a small bag, and it was, and on the bag it just said this side down. So I put that side down on the dang on turntable and hit the daggone popcorn button and walked away.
Yeah.
Oh Lordy!
No, you're supposed to stand there until once it quits popping, then you hit the stop button. Because I mean, it all depends on what size and everything else. Microwave you got, what wattage of microwave you got.
Mm.
Now see,
Whether it cooks that bag right or not.
I do like my popcorn a little on the darker side, I guess you'd say. I don't like it burnt, but I like it a little bit, they used to make bacon flavored popcorn, which was awesome, microwave popcorn. But I can't find it
Never
anymore.
heard of it. Never heard of it. Don't even sound good.
Oh, it was awesome.
That's one thing I could eat all the time. Popcorn. I could eat that thing 3 times a day.
I could too, but then I feel it later.
I used to could, but
Well, I just decided. I think the next couple of weeks I'm going to take off going to Jacktown for a while.
So I in my old microwave, I had it down to a science of exactly how long it took to pop that popcorn. You know, for the bags of popcorn I used to buy, it was like 2 minutes and 32 seconds was perfect.
well,
No, never did, Willie.
I don't know. I can't remember the little town north of Columbus there, but I used to haul a good bit at Orville Rockefeller or whatever.
Orville Redenbacher.
Redenbacher. I used to haul a good bit of that heavy junk there down to Georgia.
Yep.
That's not good, Miss Carol.
I used to like the Jiffy Pop ones you put on the stove and pop.
Yeah.
But
The little aluminum trays, and it had the foil over the top that mounted.
Yeah, it goes up.
Yeah, now they work good in the microwave too, Mark. Just you would explode the microwave, but
I'm not allowed to use your microwave no more since I did that with the popcorn. I did ask her though, does that just mean you put the popcorn in there and hit the popcorn button? And that's what I did. And well, it kind of went to heck in the handbasket real quick for me.
Well, how many times did you hit the popcorn button?
I'm not going to answer that.
Okay, obviously more than once.
I can remember years and years ago, my son was like probably 6 years old. We bought the Christmas coffee cups, the shiny ones that were like gold and green and silver and red and all that. Those are not microwavable.
No, huh?
He found out real quick. It was kind of neat. It was a lightning show inside.
That
The bad part about it was there was nobody else awake. He got up early and was making hot chocolate and wanted to use his new cup and was heating the water up.
That's how the wife got this new microwave. I wanted to heat up this cup of coffee. I put it in the microwave, hit the power button, and put it on. I put it on for like 50 seconds. And this thing on microwave was throwing sparks and everything else inside, and it was like, what in the world? And I'm standing there just watching it. They're pretty cool.
Yeah.
And it started smoking everywhere.
well, just go in there and get you some raw eggs and cook you some eggs in it, Mark.
Uh-huh.
Well, it's boiled eggs and warm them up and with the shell still on them. Lisa's daddy did that and it blew the whole door off of it. So
No, I guess this coffee cup had some type of stuff around the top of it that the microwave didn't like.
Yeah.
some kind of metal or something.
It probably had a gold ring around it.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
It did.
Any kind of metal
So
won't work.
Don't let Mark kid you. When he was a kid, he used to put frogs in the microwave and turn them on.
when I was a kid, I didn't have a microwave.
Ketchup and mustard packets are the neatest.
I can imagine.
Ketchup and mustard.
Yep. I seen.
So if I was to put this here in the microwave, what kind of light show you think I could get going off of that?
Probably
Maybe.
a pretty good one. Now, when I was in high school, there was a big party at somebody's house, and somebody decided they were going to put like 24 ketchup, mustard, and mayonnaise packets in the microwave and set it for like 10 minutes.
Oh, God. I hate to,
10 minutes.
I hate got to clean that daggone microwave.
It didn't blow the door off, but it sure made a heck of a mess on the inside of the microwave.
I'm thinking you unplug that and put it out in the garbage can.
Oh no, it wasn't my house, so
There you go.
Well, I'm thinking 10 minutes here. That stuff not only blew up, but it was probably permanently cooked onto the inside.
Well, they just shared a thing for Mythbusters.
yeah. When they did the CD in the microwave thing.
Wow.
Link to Chinese popcorn maker. Oh, is that the one where they do the oil in the big wok thing and color it? I think I've seen that one.
Wow.
Or put them, or what is it, hot dogs? If you put them in too long, they'll explode in the microwave.
Oh, okay,
Man,
Willie.
Willie said no. I have to check that one out. I never used any of that stuff. I guess I'll never try to use it again either because it was kind of a disaster. It cost me to buy a new one.
You only press the button once, Mark, not 10 times.
Water heat, pressure, and release. Oh, okay.
We're getting rid of all of them.
There's Rail. How you doing?
And
I don't know how you can eat popcorn anyway. That's the oil they put in that. And that stinks.
So what time are you loading up for tomorrow?
Ooh, yeah. Taking the door off the microwave would not be a good thing.
Well, did y'all see Rail's new toy? I mean, he got a pretty good sawmill set up. He's got started there now.
Who's that?
Huh?
Who's that?
Rail.
Oh,
He
no,
did-
I haven't seen that. I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, he had one set up the other day. I seen a little short where he was putting it up at. So he's going to have him a little sawmill out there on the side of the mountain. Hey, Roadrunner.
One of the best microwaves I ever had was one that I got at the store I worked at when I was about 25, 30 years ago. Had a dial. I just turned it to whatever minute you wanted. Turned on, did it. One of the old commercial ones. That thing worked great.
Well, my mom had, I don't remember what the brand is, but hers had a flat touch screen, and the thing was expensive because I think we got it when I was in probably 6th or 7th grade, and it's awesome. I think it's still working today.
How you doing, Roadrunner?
Hey, Roadrunner.
They were expensive when they microwaves when they first came out.
Yep.
The one my mother had had two dials on it. One for the temperature at the top and a dial at the bottom. That was one of the first ones. It wasn't digital. And God, I want to say she paid over $1,000 for that thing when it was new.
Wow.
I have no clue how much my mom paid for it, but
I'll tell you what, anymore though, them daggone things are pricey.
that's why I didn't go out and buy one.
Yeah.
What, microwaves?
Yeah.
These last one I bought was $100.
That's still pricey.
The cheapest mid-sized one I could find, not the small little like 1.5 cubic feet or whatever it was, or 1 cubic foot things, was like $140 for a decent one.
Yeah.
I don't use mine anymore. I don't know why I still have it plugged in. I think it's just I just use it for a clock.
I normally don't use a microwave, but I just wanted some popcorn, and it was there. And it was like, okay, I'm going to give this a try. Well, the wife got a new microwave, and I still didn't get my daggone popcorn.
I didn't think I used mine that much, but apparently I do because I miss it.
Yeah.
Like I said, and basically I'm just using mine to like reheat a little bit of leftovers, take the chill off of it or whatever. I'm not actually cooking in it, and but I did mess up though the other day when I was at Dollar General and bought my candies and stuff that I wanted. I picked up a couple frozen Philly cheesesteak sandwiches. I'm like, oh, those would be good for a quick, nice little, easy, quick dinner. Until I got home and realized that I don't have a microwave to warm them up in. Well,
that's no fun.
Well, then I thought, well, I'll just take them for lunch for work. I'm off this coming week.
I'm off every day.
Well, the thought counted, I guess.
Well, like I said, Kenny had one in his garage area he was storing, so I grabbed it up. I think it's the exact same size as what I had. It's not a real big one, but it's not a real small one, so it'll be perfect for what I need. It won't make them buzzing and grinding sound. So,
you know how I put my sandwiches up? I take and I keep aluminum foil with me. I wrap it up in aluminum foil and I set it right there on the manifold by the turbo under the hood.
Hey, I have cooked more than one thing on my old wood burner when I had a wood burner in the garage.
Uh-huh.
When I worked in the oil field, yes, a hot sandwich. There were guys that actually had mounts on the side of their manifolds where they could drop a can of soup in, punch a little small hole in it,
Uh-huh.
and a can of soup in there, and warm the soup up while they're on in the morning, and have a hot lunch in the wintertime.
Yep. When we was working the oil rigs, that's what we had to do because we get tied up for hours in there before we could unload, and that's exactly what we would do. I kept that what the heck was it, beef stew in the cans, and open the hood, put it right down next to the manifold and the turbo, and warm it up that way. But you had to poke a hole in it, or you had a heck of a mess when you put the hole in it to open it.
Oh, we used to cook whole chickens, and when I hauled blacktop, we'd wrap them in aluminum foil, and I'll put them in the blacktop, drive down the road with the back of cook a raw chicken to fully cook within a couple hours.
Blacktop don't usually stay in the truck that long.
It does when you're paving a road, and you're standing and waiting in line to make the dump.
Well,
Oh my
what the
God!
heck? Stay in here, Adrian.
Hey, how you doing, Cajun?
Well, when we had a new guy start in the fall, and nobody ever warned him about punching a hole in the top of the can. He just used a can of soup on his manifold and was driving around. And by the time lunchtime come around, he had burnt soup on his manifold.
It wasn't burnt; it was permanently cooked on.
Yeah, well, Mark rides around with sardines on his, so that makes it smell good too. Whenever you open the can on that.
Oh,
Happy
Lord.
Easter, everybody.
Howdy.
How y'all
Mark, did
are?
you read Tar Heel's comment?
Yeah. It don't always happen like that.
He's lucky he's not wearing a cup of coffee some days.
Yeah, but William, Twisted wife, she was working worse hours than Mark was. So I mean,
Yeah, she was working all afternoons and evenings and stuff.
yeah. Hey, Rox.
Hey, Rox.
I just got back home, y'all.
That would be ideal, Jeff. 4.75. It's 45.
We did a huge crawfish ball today. I by myself balling crawfish. I was supposed to have 2 other people helping me, 2 other guys.
Oh, there's too many cooks for two. You don't want that.
Yeah, well, balling crawfish, you know, when you got 2 rigs over there, one person handles one rig and the other person handles the other rig. And then one's getting the crawfish ready. 2 sacks. There's about, I don't know, they wasn't 30-pound sacks. These were around 40-pound sacks. They were stuffed to the gill.
Yep.
And it was pretty crawfish. And we brought a couple of bags on. We was at my mother-in-law's doing that. So, no,
Mr.
wasn't
Briggs,
a big deal. Just 5 hours straight balling crawfish.
Mr. Briggs, did you read what's the channel's name's thing?
I can't read nothing online.
Says, would you mind sharing your email text?
Oh, I can't type in here. I think Ed's got it or Cajun's got it.
Oh, email? Yeah, I got that.
I used to have it somewhere.
Yeah, I would have to get out of here to find it. It's in my it's in my email. So,
Who wants it?
Delisa.
Oh, okay. I'll send it to Darryl at the one.
Okay, thank you. So
I think some of the stuff we cooked when we were hauling blacktop is crazy. We cooked chicken, we hamburgers on top of the blacktop, you name it.
Blacktop, Blackstone Grill.
No, blacktop, like rolled blacktop.
You mean those blacktop pavement machines?
Yeah.
Yeah, but we hauled the blacktop in a triaxle, and you'd sit in line for 4 or 5 hours before you got the blacktop down. That's probably why the roads all kept falling apart, because the blacktop was half cold by the time you.
Wonder why.
Oh.
Hey,
And I thought the inspectors here were sucked.
Yeah, I did. 43. 42 and I'm 43. Yeah. Shaved a little bit too, so I could look that younger.
yeah, that works good when you do that. When you that used to work good though for that.
Mark, did you ever have the hangers from your mirror to where you're in the wintertime you could put your cold drinks out there and chill them?
No, I got a refrigerator.
Oh boy, I can
You got a
imagine. I can
used to
imagine
do
how
that
them
plowing.
hamburgers
I used
taste.
to take a bottle of water and put it right on the top step of the fuel tank.
I can imagine how them hamburgers tasted cooking it on top of that blacktop. Oh boy, yeah.
Oh, it'd be fine because you'd wrap them in aluminum foil. You wouldn't leave them on there.
We ran out of propane on the shrimp boats out in the Gulf, and we wrapped in some sirloin steaks in aluminum foil, like four layers of aluminum foil, wrapped good. Put that on top of that diesel engine on the engine manifold, and you could still smell and taste that engine room smell in that meat.
Yep. Now there's a legend, Drifty Stevens. How you doing? I haven't seen you in forever.
Hey, Drifty.
He's over there on Facebook saying hi.
Hey, Drifty.
Now, I had a guy I used to work with that did a few tours in Vietnam, and he told us that they used to take C4, which is it's flammable. It won't explode in flame. It'll burn. They used to take small pellets of that. He used to drive one of them armored personnel carriers, and there was a track along the back edge of it. They'd stick a little bit down in there, light it on fire, and that's what they would cook over.
I believe that.
He said it takes a concussion to blow to make the C4 explode. He said, but if you just take the putty or whatever you call it and light it, it'll just sit there and burn. So I don't have any C4 to try it, but I believe him because he was one hell of a cook.
Mm-hmm. That must have been the key that we're past time. Oh, Jeff's back.
No, it just went blank.
Oh, Lordy.
Must have
I
a
was-
built-in timer or something.
I guess. Okay, Drifty's on
New YouTube now. Well,
okay, he was coming over to YouTube. Okay. Well, it's good seeing you, Drifty. I hadn't seen you in a while. I didn't know if everything was good with y'all down there or not.
And
well, that's thing Drifty, you know, too.
and Ben says he's had that demonstrated. So there we go. It's true.
Mm-hmm.
I know who's missing tonight.
Who?
Lisa Ann isn't here.
She's with her sister. She spent East. She's saying yesterday in Mark's stream that she was going to go spend the afternoon and stuff with her sister.
Yeah.
Which is awesome. Yep.
She's a very, very good supporter.
I got-
We watched it afterwards.
We are
Gajan, I need you to buy me some.
we are missing Bocce though. Haven't seen her in a little bit.
No, we're not missing
She
nothing
wasn't
there.
she couldn't make it because of family time.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, today is family. Yeah, she did
Yeah.
say that she's doing family today too.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, rub it in, Cajun. Rub it in.
All right, that looks pretty good.
Yep. You know how to make friends doing that.
Big crawfish. But yeah, man, look, all y'all were invited. In fact, I called Doug Stacks, and the guy that bought my Uncle Tony, me and Mrs. Uncle Tony's tire shop. He didn't answer. I left him a voicemail. Hey, we got way too much crawfish. Y'all come eat. Call me.
Yeah.
Later, Roadrunner.
Beep beep. Road runner.
So if I leave now, will there be any left by the time I get there?
Yeah, we'll make sure and save you some. We got 3 times this much. This is only about, I don't know, 6 pounds. We were all coming home from Mammoth, and there was a white truck, and it was a local truck, and this guy should have known better, or girl. We were doing the speed limit on the highway, and that lace unit is always there by the caution light, and it's 45 miles an hour. He passed us up like we were standing still, and I said, he gonna get you. He gonna get you. Sure enough, man, here comes that lace unit, pull out right behind us, and waited till there was no car coming, and he passed us up in that curve, and he blue lighted that white truck mile, because that white truck was 1.5 miles ahead of us.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was cruising fast, and that
Yeah,
lace unit
that little speed, wherever it is, the speed trap there on what 78 or something other, ain't it, Cajun?
That's a, yeah, they wasn't all that big, but it's a nice mixture.
Hold that back up there again. Look at that.
We didn't get to see it, Cajun.
Another big one.
There you go. Yeah.
There's some
Oh,
monsters.
Missy got some big claws.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Now, some of them
Oh, look at
claws,
that
some of
one.
them claws almost, yeah, look at that. Some of them claws almost like crab claws.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yep. There's some eating there.
Yeah.
Almost makes me want to go head south.
There you go. I'll tell you what. Hey, this week, come tomorrow, you know, especially about Wednesday or Thursday, since Good Friday and Easter's over, crawfish were $25 a sack, you know, for the field run, regular small, not graded crawfish. Now you're going to start seeing medium and large like that for 25 a sack instead of 60 and all that. My mother-in-law bought 2 sacks. It was 90 for 2 sacks. I knew the guy, so I got him cheaper. And it was his fields. He owns a crawfish plant here, and he buys from farmers, crawfish farmers, rice farmers. He buys, but these came out of his crawfish pump.
Just another pot.
Yeah.
Oh,
It looks like they look.
That's a
Those are the
big
same thing.
Magnolite pot. McWare, I'm sorry, McWare pot, not Magnolite. That's that big roaster.
Wow.
Oh,
True
Maybe.
Cajun, shave off your beard.
They're getting mad at you, Missy,
Why?
because they can't have none. They up north.
They have to come when they would fall.
Yeah, yeah, that's true too.
Wow.
How far are you from Canton, Ohio, Ed?
Half an hour or so.
Really? Geez, I might have to send you a link. There's a
Yeah,
have you go look at for me. There's an Audi TT in Canton, Ohio, with 10,000 miles on it.
Wow.
Depending on where it's at in Canton, I'd go look at it.
They want 11,000 for it. It's it says 10,000 miles on the ad.
So why don't you just go look at it?
Because I want to make sure it's got 10,000 miles. If I send it over there, it had 10,000 miles. Hell, I'd probably just send him away, let him drive to his house if he could fit in it.
I probably couldn't fit in it.
I bet you could.
Oh, so he wants Ed to go take a gander at it to see what shape it's in, and maybe do compression tests on the. But 10,000 miles, you don't need to do a compression check.
He wants to send me into the hood.
Yeah, into the hood,
Yep.
under the hood. There you go.
There's a lot of hood in that.
Yeah.
Olympus is that one hood.
It's at a dealer. It's at a dealership. It's not a private owner.
It doesn't matter if it's at a dealership or not. They'll go in a dealership and cut every catalytic converter off right there on the lot.
Yeah.
Well,
They
just
did
Hey,
that
but put
over
it this
here.
way: if that mile is low enough, Christ, I'd have it towed to Ed's house and come and get it in a couple of weeks. I'm sure it would be safe at Ed's house. It would be at that dealer.
How much they want for it, Briggs?
10,900. Might as well say 11 grand.
So $1 a mile.
Basically.
So what
Couple-
dealership is it?
That's cheap.
What's that?
That's cheap. That's all I gotta say.
A basket.
What dealership is it at?
I didn't even look at it. I was just snooping online. It said Canton, Ohio. I clicked on it. I sent them a message. If they respond tomorrow, then I'll know.
Somebody was coloring some Easter eggs.
Yeah, we did that yesterday.
We pop with the kids.
We popped some eggs today.
Yeah, and
Huh.
your workshop, how you doing?
It's a silver one. It's silver, and the only thing it's got that I don't like, it's got the manual. It's got the electric top.
Oh,
I want to make sure that works nice and smooth and don't drag in that. Because I got a gut feeling they're going to total mine.
Kelly has slice just full to the top.
well, if you find out what dealerships it's at, I'm going to be in Canton, Ohio, in the morning.
I can find out when.
Let
Let me see here. See if I can do it real quick on my tablet.
Hell, Mark might buy it and sell it to you for 15.
I don't. He wouldn't have a sale then.
Well, he might even hold it halfway. He just put it on top of that on top of that dump wagon and ride it over there.
There you go. Y'all, do y'all pack eggs for Easter over
Do it,
up north?
Woody.
we used to, but my mom did this year. I didn't do any.
Y'all call it pop, P-O-P or P-A-Q-U-E?
We color them.
No, I mean pock eggs. That's when all the kids get and they get an egg and then they do this and the egg that breaks, they out to running. And the one that has the most pops with the original egg is the winner. We call it Pâques, P-A-Q, because in French, Easter is the jour de Pâques. That's Easter Sunday in French. And we did Pâques eggs.
We didn't do that, but our cousins had knots on their heads. Once I was the oldest cousin, I could always get to them first. I was
Oh,
calling
man.
you.
My mother-in-law almost had a knot on her head. She was in a scooter chair, and it fell, and she hit the bumper of my nephew's truck. Her scooter chair she had to get in the grass off the sidewalk because the truck was in the way, and she fell, and she said she put her hand. Missy saw her fall, and Missy said, I swear I saw Mama hit her head on that bumper. But my face said, no, I put my hand on the bumper first when I was falling, and my head hit my hand and my arm.
Wow.
So they had to call an ambulance to pick her up because she's about Daryl size. A little bigger.
Well, you know what time it is, Ed?
Yep, it's
You'll
Jeff's
be
hour.
getting a pretty big overtime check pretty soon here, huh?
Now you were 10 minutes late, so
Yeah.
you're almost. Yeah.
Jeff, you got a different angle tonight.
Yeah.
Yep.
Gone.
He's gone.
Gone.
Yep. So
That's
yeah,
why I did catch him when he first started that. That's why I said bye.
Yep.
But yeah, I am gonna shut it down. I appreciate everybody coming in and hanging out on this Easter, taking time from your families to spend it with this family. So everybody have a good evening and be safe, and we'll catch you next Friday on Daryl's.
Thank you,
All right,
everybody.
everybody. Y'all know the routine. It was good being north of the grass. Stay safe. Be that way. Be that way. Stay safe. And as always, love, peace, and crackling grease. Happy Easter. Catch y'all later.
Thank you.
Blue top.